Hey, welcome back. It's Duke of Dunks here, and man, this game basically just started and already it is underway. So this is definitely kind of a rare one. Alakhami here doesn't play all too often. So this is basically number one and number two going right at it. So let's see if Moles here can defend his position against the balanced lead. So what's interesting is that ST is very often known for rushing and beating you down with their faction bonus, their plus 10 HP. But it looks like Alakhami is doing a bit of an Uno reverse here. This is also extra gross. This map in particular is really heavily favored by having a 7-speed unit in the front. And man, this Tusk here is just getting devoured by the demons. Actually, I don't know what... I guess this is a meta deck? Because this isn't Bach. I thought it was Bach at first, and then the Fnatic shows up, and now the Minotaur. So it's gotta be a meta deck. So Tusk kind of died for no reason, which is weird. I mean, he got his body blocking so that Moles secured the font, which is fair enough, right? He's only a summon, but he is a pretty good summon. So, but hey, it's going to be very, very hard. Actually, it's already it's kind of. It's kind of, this was getting here is the really nice play, because if Alakhami wasn't providing pressure in the home font back here, then Moles could deploy here, and then Alakhami would basically never get this bottom font ever again. But here, I mean, he can still do that. He can pull the Furball back, and then deploy later on, because the Furball is not going to be able, like, he's got regen too, which is nice. But he's just not going to be able to... Ooh, wait, maybe, actually. This guy Chosen here usually has Void Shield. But here, he's only got Vigilance. And that's only one toughness, you know. And he's got Provision as well, which isn't really going to do anything for him if he doesn't put more Nora down. And if you put like a 25, 30 Nora equipment on this Chosen, that's 100 Nora. And this guy is dead to rights. It's just a matter of when. Because he is so far away from all of his buddies, and he is right next to the fault deployment zone. So he's here for a good time, not a long time. And we're looking like the Kong Monk here going in on the Fnatic, which is interesting because he used his no condo. And did he mean to Gale Force? Okay, you know, he did mean to Gale Force that way. He's going to get the kill with the Rhea. 55 Nora for a 77 Nora champ is always good. This, I mean, actually, yeah, that Gale Force was actually beautiful because it knocked all these guys away. Actually, I shouldn't say beautiful because Gale Force is disgusting. Busted rune. I can't believe they unnerfed it. I mean, it was only a 5 Nora quote-unquote buff, so it's not that much, but man, even still, it is just so good. The game, like, so the Savage Tundra faction is warped by the exclusive existence of Gale Force. It is so good. So yeah, that's probably the smart play. If you can't get the kill, then you just keep going for the contests. Azeron here is a big beefy boy, like every other freaking ST unit. But he's a Battle Master guy. He's got Beast Hurt, right? He's here for support more than he is to kick ass. So he's gonna, like, the Stoker can play quite well into him. Like, he's not going to win that. He's got less HP, he's got no regen, he's got a little bit more damage, but that's not going to matter here. So it's going to be a slow win though. And if Alakhami moves forward, these two are going to have to go up their position. Now, actually, this is looking at this now, right? This is 2 fonts to 1. Because this isn't really going to be his font, because Azeron's going to get in here and contest that. But this is 2 fonts to 1. The Chosen's going to win his 1v1. The Stoker is going to go kind of even with his 1v1. It's going to be a very kind of slow fight. It's going to be very whatever, right? It's like a neutral trade, right? Azeron's going to win, but he's going to win super slowly and not very efficiently. So he's winning here. So Moles is gonna have to deploy. He's kind of winning here because he just needs that to last a while. And then he's got 3 units over here and 2 units over here. And obviously the 3 units are gonna beat the 2 here. The Kong Monk is good, but you know he's not amazing or anything. He's very annoying, but he's not When they use it, it makes none success. Okay, actually, blocking blow and no condo is very, very good. He's still not going to make up the difference, because the Rhea is definitely not a combat unit. Rhea is fast. Very, very fast. But that's all Rhea really needs to be. It's like the Ravager, but even faster. And the Ravager is actually getting nerfed. So maybe the Rhea should get nerfed as well. I mean, part of the Ravager's reason for being nerfed is he's so tanky, right? He's got 2 defense, he's got the SL bonus, and he's got regen. So he lasts a lot longer. But honestly, I don't even know if he count the bonus, because with the Rhea's 10 HP, you know, that kind of makes up for the lack of defense. Although, yeah, I guess the lack of defense and no regen. Combat awareness isn't that amazing. 7 speed, though. 7 speed is nice. So, I don't know. Actually, that's kind of crazy, because Rhea is run all the time in ST meta, and Ravager is kind of arguably a better Rhea. He's got Execute, he's got Seismic Leap, or Retreat if you want to be extra annoying. So, Juya here, very expensive unit. I'm not sure if this exchange was really... Okay, at 27. 12, because he's got 3 defense, right? So 9, 18. So he's going to do 7, 14. Yeah, okay, because that makes both these guys have to attack twice into him. And then it's going to take one of them an extra turn. Or it's actually both of them, because they're not going to have the double taps up after they double tap Chosen with both of them. So that one exchange bought him 2 extra turns in the font. Which is... Oh, and Hateleech is going to make that last even longer. Okay. Yeah, Alakhami here is really... I think Alakhami's got this game in the bag here. Especially if he can test that font. It's 2 fonts to 0. Chosen is tanking like a champ. Azeron is not even trying to kill the Stoker, really. He ran away from the Stoker. So yeah, the Stoker's not going to be able to contribute there. But he could also run in over here and help with this fight. God, Chosen's basically back up to full HP. And he managed to run away. Oh my goodness. Holy. Maybe the Chosen's not so cooked here, because he mauled the crap out of that Furball. Arctic Whale is going to get huge value if he wants both of them, which he does. So that's global -4 defense here. And he killed 2 relics, which is basically... Each one of those relics basically costs the same as an Arctic Whale. So that's utterly insane value. I feel like that spell has to get nerfed, right? Alakhami, you're the balance lead. You just saw it with your own eyes. If you lose this game, it's because of Arctic Whale. You should nerf it. Go on, do it. Listen to that little voice on your shoulder. That literal demon from the underdepths whispering in your ear. Although, I suppose with 2 Arctic Whales, you won't be exactly hearing too much, will you? Rhea and Kong Monk, though. Ooh, wait, he didn't go for the double tap. Why didn't he go for the double tap? Oh, because he's got multi-attack. It literally doesn't matter. Cringe. God, this Kong Monk is actually really gross. I saw his stat line, right? He's kind of, like, he's very solid, right? But he's like, it's nothing very exciting until you get to the brutality and the no condo and the mocking blow. Man, both of those, like, neither of these are super crazy, right? Okay, the Kong Monk is, but like the Rhea is not really an amazing combat unit, and the Kong Monk isn't really a Giga Destroyer. He's just very, very good. Like he's always ready for a scrap. And they nearly killed the Bach Gatekeeper, who's kind of infamous for the durability with Tough 2 and the Provision defense and the block and all that. I guess that -5. Where did he get the -1 from? Oh, probably from some monk crap. Yeah, Sundering Discipline. No, that's +1 damage. Oh yeah, Frozen. Frozen would probably give it... Oh, Sundered. Some monk crap. They do weird stuff. Wow, Set Ablaze, actually. I forgot about that. Set Ablaze might actually have made Azeron win a straight 1v1. Not Azeron, the Stoker win a straight 1v1 against Azeron. Wait, hold on. Wait, I was looking down here. What the hell happened to the Chosen? How did the Chosen die? I have to assume Azeron came in. Oh my god, I got super blindsided. I was so focused on the other side of the map here. That Chosen had 2 defense and 1 toughness, and the double whale had him at -1. So that would be 13, 12, 25, and then that would be 11, 11. for 47, and I think that is basically what he had. He might have had he was around the mid-40s. That's from what I remember. So yeah, that's kind of crazy actually that he still got that kill, even despite that. God, Whale is so crazy good. He got a kill, and he got 2 relics for like 50 Nora. And he also did a gorillion damage down here to the Gatekeeper. Now that being said, Alakhami did pick up the kill on the Rhea, and the Kong's got leap, so he can get back in there. But he's probably going to want to take the kill. Oh no, he can't take the kill because of deflect. He's only got 11 damage, so he's 1 HP away from killing this Gatekeeper and the Flameheart Pauldron as well. So it's like a 90 or it's like a 95 Nora champ right there. So he really wants that kill. I don't know what kind of direct damage ST usually brings. They usually have some kind of nonsense. But if he's playing another spell, because it's important to note that MentalMoles here has been down, like not fonts basically all game. And Alakhami, this map is really gross because there's so many fonts, right? And if you ever get put in the back foot like Alakhami made moles, your opponent is always going to have plenty of Nora for more spells, more replacements. Now, I don't actually think I've seen Alakhami cast a spell here. He's definitely playing more into like the traditional box. If he's got lots of equips, and he's got a couple of the box themselves and some provision champs. So it's kind of weird, right, that he's not got I forget what it's called, the -1 AP, +1 damage. The Bach relic, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm looking at the empty fonts over there instead of the stuff that's actually happening down here. So we've taken a census of the game here. We've got 5 champs to 4, which is kind of crazy because he's been down fonts all game long. Now the Furball is basically donezo. Although that being said, he's got regen too, so the Furball is going to build up over time. He loves this big map. By the time he gets back into the action, he's going to have like +12, +16 HP. He's going to be fine. Same with Alzeron for that matter, because with Stoker, like he just can't do it. Right? He's dead next turn to the Juya and the Magebane here. Magebane is definitely kind of an interesting choice. He's got the Twisted Essence, which is good, but Boon of the Wind is okay too. Free evasive. Is that permanent or just per? Huh. Wow, okay, no, that's actually really good if it's just straight up permanent. Why is it permanent? I don't know, that might be worth it for alone. Magic Bomb rank 2, isn't that amazing? Yeah, he's got some ult damage, so that's good. Malander is actually really great here, but not for like anything Malander really does. His Hammer Throw is cool, his Charge is cool, Secure Font is cool, Fire and Will and all this nonsense, Battle Master. But what really is helpful is lead the charge. That's going to help Alakhami get all of his forces, leverage his Nora advantage into proper tempo here. I definitely think that getting the Stoker out of there was the right play. Although the Endless Iceberg is... Wait. So that's 11, that's 27. So he can probably, I don't know, maybe he's got some monk stuff to do Asunder. So that's 10 damage with Asunder. So that's 17 HP. How is he going to get the kill here? That's 3 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, Kenai Crown isn't going to get him there either. Does he have... Oh, the Snow Kite? Plus 2 AP, maybe? What is this? What is the purpose for this? Instead of... I guess the Iceberg is going to delay 1 turn anyway, so freezing the monkey doesn't really do anything here. Ooh, I don't... Oh yeah, no, the Beast Herder. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know why I'm rooting against Moles here. Alakhami's playing UD, which is gross, right? But Moles is the #1, right? Alakhami somehow is the underdog here, and more importantly, he's playing ST. All ST players are villains. You heard it from me, right? That is a completely unbiased view. That is objective fact. Look it up. So, man, that didn't even cost him a spell either. That's really important. That helps Moles to keep his deploys going. He didn't have... So yeah, his Nora disadvantage was really coming in there. Despite not playing an equip, not playing a spell, he didn't have Nora for another champion. But he still got a kill. And I don't know if Alakhami can return that favor. These guys are all melee, and they're all so far back. Oh wait, pull? Multi-attack pull? Oh no, he's going, yeah, he didn't. Didn't this guy used to have escalating? Or not escalating, was it escalating? I don't know, it made him have 1 to 5 range, and then he could pull back. What is this champ? This is not the color that I remember. I mean, the old color was kinda not so crazy, so fair enough. But, man, he kinda sucks. I mean, I guess not. I guess he doesn't really suck. I don't know, this champ, he's got equipment boon, I guess, so I guess that's a theme here. Where is your spell trap relic, your spell seal relic? That's what they're actually called. If you're playing an equip deck, this is weird. I don't understand. I mean, maybe he just has like a couple spells: your sacrifice, your retribution, all your other really good UD spells. I don't know. So okay, even with that kill, right? It's still 5 to 5. But Alakhami's got the ranged advantage. This guy's 1 to 4, this guy's 3 to 5, this guy's 4 to 5. And the Furball is kind of not really ready for frontline material yet. Monk is really good for that. I don't know. You know, when you're on these really big maps, having a, like, you typically want to have, you need like more than one frontline, right? To really last in this game, because if your range units, when you have lots of range units, they can all provide overlapping fire for each other, and it's really helpful for not getting run down. But, man, you definitely want more than just a monk and a half-dead Furball, especially against UD, right? You know, just look at all the damage on these champs. These guys have no buffs on them, really, and they're all just rocking 15, 16 damage. You know, 2 taps, like 1 tap from one of these, is nearly putting a unit to half HP. It's where no Kondo is really getting value. Narc here is actually, you know, speaking of frontline, it's kind of hard to beat Narc. 3 defense, 2 tough, and then you put fast friends on him to get him regen 2, make him up to 5 defense, so for 7, that's minus 7 damage on a 70 HP unit. You know, SL eat your heart out. Fucking SL wishes they had something that good. No, it even gives him regen. Now, obviously, it costs a bit of it costs a bit of investment, but man, you know, I was arguing with Alakhami about this a while ago, about how the SL Dreadnought really isn't that amazing because he's the only Titan without a durability feature, right? So Narc with fast friends on him, it costs basically the same amount of Nora as the SL Titan, but he's got the same HP, he's got leap, and he reduces 3 more damage per attack, right? And he's got a range attack. That's crazy. He does regen 2, he's got regen 2 versus regen 3, so, you know, that's certainly something. But, man, now obviously the Dreadnought's got multi-attack and cleave and all that, so he does a lot more damage than Narc would in this hypothetical scenario, but I don't know. I really value durability on like 110 Nora characters, right? Nora champions. If you aren't tanky at that price point, you're just dead, right? You're minus 4, like 2 defense with the SL bonus, right? So minus 4 damage taken. That's not like, that's really good, right? But that's just like normal for SL champions. You know, any reasonably bulky rune, right? I said this before, the Skizik Vanguard, right? He's got defense and tough and all that, and he's only like 10 HP behind the Dreadnought for 40 Nora less. You know, it's crazy. So we're looking at a build-up here, you know, ignoring the rant about the Dreadnought. I don't know. He'll probably be a lot better in the new patch when Kill Frenzy gets updated so that he can be a huge wrecking ball, you know? The best kind of defense is killing people, right? You know, you can't take damage from somebody that's a Nora Globe. Nora Globes have 0 attack. It's true. Look it up. So this is looking like kind of a build-up game. And I mean, it's one Alakhami should be happy to play, because he's got the 3 fonts, but like, we haven't seen him play a spell yet. And when you're playing the build-up game, spells are always more, like, they're getting more and more valuable. Because they're affecting more, you're just getting a higher concentration of bodies for their AoE of effects, right? So it's a little questionable. I don't think I've seen Alakhami play a spell yet. I don't know what he's running. I haven't seen this deck before. It's a weird, but you know, the equipment boon on the color it makes me really think, and you know, all the Bakuganons and all the equips. It really makes me think that they are that he's not really running many spells. So he's getting the feint down, and he can run in over here and maybe swap Malindor to get the charge in, because he procced no Kondo with feint. That's really, really good. So he's doing it with the color, which is kind of weird. So he's got the throw axe, that's 5. He's got the... Oh, yeah, you don't even need a charge. You've got the hammer throw. Oh, this is a super cute little Congo line here. He's gonna fire attack, he's gonna throw axe, he's gonna hammer throw. And wow, you know, who needs ranged champions when your melee champs are your ranged champs? I don't think this... Oh, no, he's got Chuck Thunder Axe, yeah. I don't know if he even needs it. Hammer throw is like, yeah, plus 2 damage, 18. He doesn't need it, man. Easy hammer throw, and then the battle leader proc, huge, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and a bit of healing. Actually, come to think of it, this guy was on like 5 HP, but the fellowship, man, no, I think Alakhami was right here to play that long game. Yeah, the furball, ooh, running the Minotaur over, that's interesting. It's probably the right play, right? Because Alakhami moved all his ranged champs down instead of to the left, right? If he kept his Magebane and Juya over here on the left, the color could not pull this crap. Although I guess if they were over here, Alakhami wouldn't have done his cute little conga line, and he would have just ran his melee champs over and killed her. So, you know, what do I know? This is the #1 player here. Rank 1, baby. Still, that's really, that's big, that's huge. That's, again, that's part of his front line here. And Alakhami's got no reason. Oh man, not Alakhami. Moles is even running forward here. I mean, he can definitely pick up a kill with his 2 range champs. Get this. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Get the swarm here with Narc. It's crazy work here. So he's going to be able to return the favor. But if and when he does, ooh, big magic bomb value. But if and when he does, it's going to be 3-5 to 3-5. Or no, 6 actually, although the color is not really part of this fight. Then again, neither is the furball, really. I don't know. I don't know who to favor here. I mean, if he doesn't get in the font, right? I don't see. Actually, no, he does get in the font because he's gonna kill. Well, actually, no. Whoever he kills is gonna have a snowcat in the way. So he's not getting in the font. Well, no, if he kills the color, then the furball can. No, because the Bach Enforcer's in the way. If he doesn't get in the font, he's cooked. Yeah, there it is. Too much, right? I wasn't even calculating. I don't even know if he had the kill. But if he didn't get in the font, then nothing was going to change. But he basically, that champ was going to be immediately replaced. Alakhami was going to get 1 or possibly 2 kills because all of his melee champs finally were in melee. And at that point, he was just donezo. GG to Alakhami. You need to play more. Dethrone Moles of his title, because clearly he ain't worth it.